is Liz Cairns, and I'm course lead for our counsellor training here at Human Development Scotland. Welcome. I'm here today to talk to you about our courses and what we can offer here at Human Development Scotland. Our counsellor programme comes in a number of parts. We have our foundation in Human Relations and Counselling, and then our postgrad diploma and masters in Human Relations and Counselling. Starting at the beginning, our foundations of Human Relations and Counselling is an introduction to psychodynamic ideas about what it means to be human. It's an experiential training in communication and counselling skills, though of course being a psychodynamic training organisation, it focuses and incorporates psychodynamic principles. This training is for people who are looking to improve their personal and professional interactions, and/or it is the first step towards gaining a qualification in counselling and psychotherapy. At the end of this initial training, you will not be qualified as a counsellor, but you can use the qualification to then go on to gain qualifications to become a qualified counsellor. The structure of this course, well, it's delivered over 4 modules. You've got 1 weekend and 1 long weekend per module. We take in a maximum of 18 students per cohort, and we are validated by COSCA. COSCA is the counselling agency in Scotland which validates the majority of courses which are delivered here. Moving on from that, we then have our Masters or Postgrad Diploma in Human Relations and Counselling, and this is the route to professional accreditation as a counsellor for adults and young adults. It uses the application of psychodynamic principles and ideas alongside a mandatory clinical placement. It's ideal for people who are currently using elements of counselling in their day-to-day work. In this course, we focus on the latest research findings about infant and child development and on evidence-based psychoanalytic ideas. This might include attachment theory, leading-edge trauma theory, day-to-day existential dilemmas. We look at families, groups, advanced interpersonal and clinical skills. We do some work in group work and organisational dynamics. Over the 2 years of postgrad diploma, we have 6 modules with a further 2 modules for the masters. The course is delivered over 2 15-week terms, September to June, so 2 semesters per year. The day-to-day training includes theory seminars, we have experiential work, skills practice, group supervision, we have personal tutorials, and you would be assigned a personal tutor. You're also expected to undertake a placement in an approved professional counselling setting, which over the first 2 years is a minimum of 120 hours with independent clinical supervision of between 20 to 25 hours. We also expect you to undertake your own personal therapy. You can take year 1 on a standalone basis and graduate with a certificate, a postgraduate certificate, but it's unusual for anybody to do this as it does not qualify you as a counsellor at this stage. The additional year to complete a Masters in Human Relations and Counselling includes 2 further modules which focus on research and finally a capstone project. In this final year, you need to do 100 hours supervised clinical practice, and we provide you with clinical support and individual tutorials. All of our postgraduate diploma and masters is validated by COSCA, and we have academic validation by Robert Gordon University. The programme itself is managed, delivered and awarded by Human Development Scotland, and it leads to an award on the Scottish Credit and Qualifications Framework at level 11. Our graduates from the course work therapeutically as counsellors. We have examples of people working in areas such as the NHS, both primary and secondary care, in student counselling services, EAP work, and in other related settings, and as independent practitioners. Graduates from our postgrad diploma and our masters may also wish to pursue further training opportunities towards professional qualification in psychotherapy, or perhaps in our new course, which is a postgrad certificate in counselling children, young people and families. Our entry requirements for the Masters and Postgrad Diploma, we normally require people to have a first degree from a UK institution, to have completed an approved initial counselling skills training like our foundation, to have experience of working with people in a field relevant to counselling and a readiness to engage effectively in a counselling placement. We expect you to have the capacity to work independently to ensure that you can achieve the standards necessary to complete the course satisfactorily. And we expect you to have a willingness to engage actively in all aspects of the course, including your own personal therapy. If you look at this and think, I kind of meet some of these, but not all of them, please make sure you get in touch with us and we can have a conversation. If you're interested in applying, please visit our website, hds.scot, and I look forward to hearing from you.